Welcome back to a Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial where I'm going to be teaching who? You, Algebra 1. And in this video, we're going to continue on our journey of statistics where we're going to be looking at more two-way frequency tables. If you haven't seen the videos for exercises number 1, 2, and 3, I suggest you go back, take a look at those before you go into exercise number 4. They might prove to be a little helpful in making sense of exercise number 4. So let's take a look at exercise number 4. We have two-way tables may also take the form of the one pictured below. The data in the table represents results of a survey asking people ranging from 11 to 40 years old what vegetable they prefer out of the three listed. So you might also see a two-way frequency table where you have a range of numbers on the left column, and you might have a survey question in the top column. So we're going to answer part A through C based on this table. So what percent of 11 to 20-year-olds prefer green beans? So it says of 11 to 20-year-olds. So we're going to divide our number, whatever number we have, by 11 to 20-year-olds. Okay. And which one? How many prefer green beans? So 11 to 20-year-olds prefer green beans, and we're going to divide that by our total number of 11 to 20-year-olds. So first we need to know how many 11 to 20-year-olds we have. We're going to add up. Whoa, I can do a much better job with that. We're going to add up all of our amounts that are in the 11 to 20-year-old column. So we're going to do 32 plus 8 plus 10, and that's going to give us our total number of 11 to 20-year-olds. And now in our numerator of our fraction, we just want the number that prefer green beans. We find green beans, we find 11 to 20-year-olds, and we have 32. So we're really going to do 32 divided by whatever that number is. So let's find that out. We have 32 over 32 plus 8 is 40, 40 plus 10 is 50, 32 out of 50, but it says what percent? So we want to change that to a percent, and that would give us 64% of 11 to 20-year-olds prefer green beans, which is the majority. So the majority of 11 to 20, people that are 11 to 20 years old prefer green beans over asparagus or broccoli. Okay. Now, we're going to take a look at part B. It says, of the people who prefer asparagus, so now we only want the people that prefer asparagus. Let's make this one green because, oh, that's green's hard to see, so I'll make it purple. So all asparagus. What percent are 31 to 40 years old? So 31 to 40 asparagus. So where's our asparagus column? So we want all of the people that prefer asparagus in the denominator of our fraction. So we're going to do 8 plus 14 plus 21. And up in the numerator, it's going to be the number of people that are 31 to 40 years old, this number 21 right here. So we're going to have 21 over 8 plus 14 plus 21. So we're going to add up the bottom of the fraction, the denominator, and we're going to get 43 total people. We're going to be dividing 21 by 43, but again, it's a percent, and it wants us to round our percent to the nearest tenth of a percent. So we'll do 21 divided by 43 times 100, and we would get 48.8% of people that prefer asparagus are 31 to 40 years old. All right. And finally, what we're going to take a look at is part C, where it says what percent of all people surveyed prefer broccoli. So let's get rid of this scribbling up here. And so we can have a nice clean table to work with. And we have what percent of all the people surveyed. So we're going to need to know everybody surveyed, how many people were surveyed. Do they tell us? It does not tell us how many total people were surveyed, so we're actually going to have to add up all of these numbers. 32, 22, 15, and so on. So go ahead and you could add those up. We could race right now. 32 plus 22 plus 15 plus 8 plus 14 plus 21 plus 10 plus 44 plus 14. I got 180 total people. So of all people, of the total 180, how many prefer broccoli? So how many of all of these people prefer broccoli? Well, we have 10 in this category, 44 here, and 14 here. So the number that's going to go on the top is going to be 10 plus 44 plus 14, and that's going to give you 68 out of 180. So as a percent, we're going to have 37. And again, I would assume that we would round to the nearest tenth of a percent, just like in the previous exercise. And we have 37.8% of all people surveyed prefer broccoli as their favorite of those three vegetables. So if this video was helpful in having you read a two-way table and answer questions based on the two-way table, give the video a thumbs up. You are now ready to go on to the final exercise of two-way tables, which is exercise number 5. You can access that video by clicking on the link in this video right here.